Hey, John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com. So I got this question. I'm going to keep the name anonymous. We're just going to call this guy Joe. And you'll see why in a minute. I'm calling this, I'm saying that Joe is asking to have an open relationship with his employer. And you'll see what I mean here in a second here. So he says, hi, John, premise. I'd he said I'd like you to change my name. Okay, so I did that. Okay, premise taken care of. Okay, let's get into the subject. All right, so anyway, I've been following your blog, and I even bought your soft skills, your book, Soft Skills, or Soft Skills. Buy it if you don't have it. All right, and they are really good. I had a mind shift. Before, I thought the only way to become financially independent was to start a company, grow it, and eventually sell it. Now, after seeing your example, I realize there are many roads to Rome. I also like the explanation on options, and I'm putting into practice your blogging advice. So he says, now the question. I work for a big corp in Europe, and I'm paid quite well. The job is all right, but not super exciting, as I have little time to learn new things or to polish projects. And the next week there is a job fair here, and I would like to attend. Basically, I want to network a bit and perhaps find some additional freelancing work. I'm afraid how this would be seen by my colleagues if they happen to be there. I'd like also to start doing explorative interviews with companies, i.e. applying for the opening with only the intent of making connections. What is your opinion on these two ideas? What would you say if you met some HRs at the job fair? Thanks a lot, Joe. So now you can see why I called this that Joe wants to have an open relationship with his employer. He wants to see other people, interview with other companies, right? Do a little bit of freelancing work, go to some job fairs, right? So how can you do this? So the first thing I would say, let's handle the job fair thing, right? So what would you do if you met someone from HR at the job fair? Well, here's my simple answer, Joe. Bring a friend along to the job fair with you, and if you run into anyone from your company, say that your buddy's looking for a new job, and you're helping him out, which can be the truth. Find someone who's looking for a new job. Then you can go to the job fair, you can network, and you don't have to worry, because if you can just say that you're helping your buddy get into the industry, you're helping him or her find a new job. So I think that can take care of that problem. As far as some of the other things that you said here, to network and perhaps get some freelancing work and doing explorative interviews, I think that's a good idea to make connection. I mean, here's the thing is, right, I joked and said that you want to be in an open relationship with your employer. Well, the thing is, you're not actually married to your employer in the first place. So you don't really have, a lot of people attach this high level of commitment to their employer. And I think probably in the industrial era, at least in the US, that was kind of true, right? But employers sort of did the same thing, right? They took care of you. They had pensions. They had all these kind of benefits, and you were like family. It's not like that anymore. Now it's sort of like what's that? Is it Tinder, or it's like one night stand? Like it's more like casual relationships with employer, right? It's everyone's getting what they want out of the deal type of thing, right? Friends with benefits. to keep the analogy going. Anyway, so my point is, don't be so loyal to your company. Like, obviously you don't want to do things that are going to cause you problems, but don't be worried about it. I mean, if you're going to interview with other people, with other companies, go ahead and do that. Don't be too concerned. Don't be out there just sharing that you're looking for other jobs or other opportunities. That wouldn't be good, right? But you can do what you want to do, and just manage the risk. I don't think that you're gonna, as long as you're not like broadcasting the fact that you hate your job and your boss sucks and I'm interviewing at other companies, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. In fact, a little healthy competition doesn't hurt, right? I mean, if like word drops through the wind, through a little birdie that you were doing some interviews, or that you're looking at other companies, it could help your situation. It could actually help you to get a raise, right? If it's the opposite, it's not the same as expressing discontent. If you have a disgruntled employee that's looking for another job, you're looking to kick them out the door as well. But if they're a good worker and they're happy with the environment, and they might be looking around, well, it might actually help you. It might not hurt you. So anyway, Joe, I hope this helps you, and good luck with your open relationship. Hope you find what you're looking for out there. And if you've got a question for me, email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. I answer all kinds of employment relationship advice. So whatever your question is, you can email me. And if you like this channel, if you like this video, subscribe. Take care.